What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Danny back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the process of going to MEPS. But before I get there, let me tell y'all, I told y'all, I think previously in the last video, I went from Hawaii back to my home city, which is Broward. But I'm from Miami, but my mom lives in Broward, which is Fort Lauderdale area. And yeah, I've been enjoying the city, learning how it is to be back at home. So on this journey while I'm stationed here at home, I'm gonna show y'all around Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. I'm gonna show y'all what it's like to be a recruiter, because that's my new job. I'm now a recruiter. I still have my old job, I'm in the Navy, y'all, but for my short duty, I'm now a recruiter. So I'm gonna take y'all around me when I go with the schools. I'm gonna take y'all with me when I vlog. I'm gonna take y'all with me when I go eat in Miami areas. It's just gonna be a vlogging experience, right? I'm coming back full in effect. I know it's been a while, so let's get into it. This video, as you can see, the title is going to be about a day at MEPS, or your time spent at MEPS, right? And I'm gonna try to break it down in as small as I can, because y'all, MEPS is literally an all-day process. And my advice to you is, if you can do MEPS all in one day and not split it up, by that I mean, like, if you can go to MEPS and not split up the testing and the physical, don't do it. If you can do the physical and the test all in one day, do it all in one day and knock that long day out, y'all, because you can be at MEPS from 4 a.m. all the way to 5 a.m. Who wants to do that twice? Nobody. So, like, if you can do it in one day, I know some people in certain circumstances like work, stuff like that, we write you work letters to get you off at work. They can't fire you, and we also write you school letters to where they have to make you make up your work. So if you can, by all means necessary, don't split it up. And I know in circumstances like you're not qualified to go do the physical yet, like, if y'all know what I mean, your pee hot type of thing, yeah, of course you only can do the test aspect. But like I said, try to do it all in one day and save yourself the headache. So moving along. So y'all, as y'all know, when you go to MEPS, it's a 2-day process. They put you in a hotel the day prior to you going to MEPS, right? So that is for, I know a lot of people don't like going to the hotel, but that is literally because we have people out here that get drunk the day prior, get high the day prior, don't show up the day prior. They just do a lot of stuff the day prior to MEPS. So they came up with this idea to just, put them in a hotel the day prior to them going to MEPS. That's literally the reason, because people do dumb things. So to make sure they don't screw up, they put them in a hotel a day prior, okay? Really, on that day prior, you just get in meetings, briefings, they feed you, and you can go do what you want, but you have a curfew, right? And then the next day, which is the day that you actually go to MEPS, I want to say they wake you up around 4:30, feed you breakfast, and then they get a bus and come take you to MEPS, right? So the first part of MEPS is basically like the test, the ASVAB, or if you're not taking the full ASVAB, you're taking your confirmation. That is the first part of MEPS, right? So basically what that is, you go everything testing is the first part. So if you're taking the full ASVAB, that's, I want to say 2-3 hours of just testing. And then if you're taking a confirmation test, just confirming your test, I want to say that takes about an hour, okay? So boom. After testing, that's already exhausting. So I want to say it's like lunchtime, right? Before they even get into the physical. The physical is the longest part of the day. It's literally a drag. So after testing, yeah, y'all may have lunch, blah, blah, blah. And then it's time to see if you're physically qualified to join the military, right? And it's all branches. It's Navy, Air Force, Space Force, and Marines. So everybody is all doing this from different branches, right? So moving forward, as you finish lunch or whatever, they start doing the physical aspect of it. And I want to say first you go to vision, and vision is basically them testing your eyes, seeing if you can see. If you wear contacts, you're not allowed to bring contacts to MEPS. So you're allowed to bring your glasses, so you'll be able to do your vision test with your glasses, but not contacts, all right? If you're absolutely blind, it does not mean that you cannot join. It just means that certain jobs won't be available to you. So you will not have a lot of aviation jobs, and I forgot the other ones that you cannot have, but your vision just affects you from having aviation jobs. Anything that requires you to use your eyes and is very hazardous, right? So they test your vision, your depth perception, and that's about it, right? So from hearing, you go straight to, from vision, you go straight to hearing, y'all. A little advice for y'all before y'all even go to MEPS, all right? And that would be to clean out your ears. Do not go to MEPS without properly cleaning your ears the night before. I say this to say, when you going in there and they're looking in your ears and stuff like that and it's full of wax, you know what they do? Meanwhile, it's a lot of people there, right? They kick you out of the line of whatever place you was in. So if you was in first place, second, third, fourth, whatever place you was in the beginning, they kick you out, they put you in another room, and it's literally, you feel like a 2-3-year-old. They're just spraying in your ears, cleaning out the wax, right? That's embarrassing, right? Not only is a grown adult cleaning your ears, like, they're gonna put you in the back of the line. You don't go back to where you lose your spot. So imagine like your time being extended in MEPS. So clean y'all ears before y'all go and just save yourself the headache, because that can like prolong your time there at MEPS. Like let's keep it moving. Clean your ears. Everybody clean your ears before you go to MEPS, right? And then from there, you go into another room, which is them physically testing if you're able to join the military, right? So I want to say they put you in a room of 8 to 10 people. It's the doctors literally having you in your underwear. So for males, your boxer briefs or whatever you go to MEPS in. For females, it's your bra and your panties. And y'all, another tip of advice: do not go to MEPS in a thong and some see-through anything. Just make, for my ladies, I want to say period draws. Y'all know what period draws is. Your menstrual cycle draws. Go there in those. Like, they cannot turn you down for them big old pieces of draws. For males, like, have it covered up as much as possible. Boxer brief, whatever little draws y'all wear. Just don't make it be vulgar. Like, do not have it showing your little pitty whackers and stuff like that. Just fully cover yourself, right? So from there, they're gonna have you stick your arms out, make sure you don't cut yourself, stuff like that. Have you rotate your joints, have you go like this, make sure all your joints and stuff is like working properly. Make sure your fingers and stuff can properly open and close. Make sure your joints rotate. You're gonna have to know how to duck walk. If you cannot duck walk, that is an automatic disqualification, y'all. I'm going to insert what it is to duck walk. I would do it, but I'm sitting in the car, so I'm going to insert a video of what it means or what it is to duck walk.
Towards the ground and then step forward with the other leg. It should be a very smooth crawling type.
If you can't do that, you're automatically disqualified. I don't know the reason. Don't ask me why you have to know how to duck walk. It's just always been that I had to do it as well 5 years ago, right? You go individually talk to the doctor. From that, talking to the doctor, they pull up your 2807, basically the paper that you went through with your recruiter of your medical history, right? So y'all, this is not the time to change up your answers. So if you disclose a certain story with your recruiter, keep that same story with the doctors. Do not let the doctors scare you into changing your story, right? Because they try to do that. Let's not get into that. But if you check all those on your paper with your recruiter, don't go in there and tell the doctor a new story that you did not tell your recruiter, because guess what? You're kicked out and you're automatically disqualified. That is not the time to go in there disclosing some stuff you never disclosed, okay? So just a heads up. If you mark everything no, keep everything no. Do not go in there, because a lot of people go in there and get scared by these doctors. The doctors play mind games and try to trigger you into changing your answers. Don't do it, y'all. Like, keep it the same. Little word of advice, because it's going to be harder if you get kicked out. That process is just long and tedious, right? All right, y'all. So from there, and that takes hours to get through. So look. Oh, and I forgot about the P test. You take the P test right prior to going into medical, right? So everybody got to take the P test. So if you think you hot, just don't waste your time, because going to MEPS hot, you have a 6 months wait if you get disqualified from MEPS from hot P, right? So after you pass the physical, you're physically able to join the military. Woo! Congrats, y'all. Okay, anyway, so from there you go talk to the classifiers, you go pick your job for what you qualify for. Basically everything from your physical will basically help them determine what job. Like I said, if your vision was terrible, no jobs that require vision will pop up for you, right? So from there they tell you to pick So from there they tell you to pick a job, and you pick your job. They ask you how soon or how far you want to go out. Some jobs you don't get that option, like you have to ship on a day that they tell you, but most of them is how soon you want to ship out, how late you want to ship out, type of thing. You have the option, right? From there you're now in the United States Navy. You go swear in, say the raise your right hand, and you swear in, and from there you go back to your recruiting station. Some of y'all may join the DEP program that prepare you to go to boot camp. Some of y'all, it may be too late to go to DEP because you getting shipped off that soon, so you may never go to DEP. And yeah, y'all, that's basically like the whole process of MEPS, what to expect, because some recruiters don't tell people what to expect. And for males and my females, they will be checking in the physical. I forgot to say this, that if you're a male or a female. So for my males, they're gonna be juggling your jugglers or rubbing them to see, you know, if they're abnormal or wrong size, just working properly. So don't be shocked if they feel on your little stuff, right? And for my females, like, you're gonna be up, like, you go to the gynecologist, there's gonna be open, and she's gonna see if you're a female, right? So I don't want y'all to be shocked by that process. We all had to do it. I know you may feel violated. I kinda did, but don't be shocked. It's gonna happen, and we all went through it. So that's the end of my video in the MEPS process. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what else y'all want me to talk about with joining the military. Drop down questions you want me to answer about the process. Ask me anything about Navy, because I'm in the Navy. Don't come on here asking me about Army, Marines, and Air Force, because I literally do not know. And yeah, y'all, peace. See y'all in the next video.